Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I have a new series I'm starting. We'll be doing Christmas albums, and I'll be doing these all week. So today I'm doing the all-instrumental album called Twas by Paul Gilbert. Just a quick 1-minute history of Paul Gilbert. He started playing guitar at a young age, and he immediately started getting a lot of attention as a teenager. Shortly after that, he was in a band called Racer X, like in the mid-'80s. They were a heavy metal group influenced by Judas Priest, and they had a playing style similar to like Yngwie Malmsteen. Racer X released a lot of albums in the 80s, and after that, he formed a supergroup called Mr. Big, and there were a lot of big-name artists in that, such as like Billy Sheehan. That band was pretty big in the late 80s, early 90s. They had a big radio hit called To Be With You. That was a power ballad. Since then, he's released lots of solo albums, and he's been in other projects. Like, for example, he was in a Beatles cover band with Mike Portnoy and released lots of different albums. So that brings us to his solo album called Twas. Twas the Night Before Christmas. So the album was written during the summer of 2021. They're all classic Christmas songs, and he was inspired by classic singers such as like Nat King Cole and Barbra Streisand, as well as like the best guitar shredders like Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, and many others. The album has a few original songs he wrote. One song is called 3 Strings for Christmas. It's about a 3-string guitar he uses, and it's like part of like one of his double necks. Another one he wrote is called Every Christmas Has Love. Original song, and he wrote it kind of quickly, like during his writing process. And he played the songs with a backing band, and his band is composed of musicians from Portland, Oregon. So the opening song, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, pretty much has like a slight jazzy feel mixed with almost like a progressive rock sound. The point of the song reminded me a little of like the band Rush, but he does keep the main melody. It's very melodic. Paul Gilbert uses many different guitar acrobatics, and he does keep everything interesting. Frosty the Snowman, that starts out with some like rapid fire guitar shredding. Then it continues with like a slower, like melodic guitar melody. As the song progresses, it kind of takes a turn, starts to get very bluesy. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, pretty cool song. Starts out with a signature shredding, but continues into like a classic 70s rock and jazz style, followed by some guitar shredding. The Christmas song, it's a mellow song, kind of uses the melody from like I'll Be Home for Christmas, and has some smooth guitar playing and some soft accompaniment in the background. Every Christmas Has Love, one of the original songs, and this one has some smooth guitar playing, some jazzy organ in the background, followed by another original song called 3 Strings for Christmas. I was just talking about those two. Has a super fast shredding in the beginning, but the song itself kind of has like a slight like country feel in the background, and he does mix in some like funk as well, and I thought that was a pretty cool song. He does slow it down at times, so the song like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas kind of has some smooth guitar playing, plays the classic melody, was backed by a soft like jazz accompaniment. Another good song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It's pretty cool. It has like a late 60s, early 70s classic rock sound. I don't know, for some reason, it reminded me of the band Cream. But he does kind of mix it up a lot throughout the song. He goes through different styles. It has some slow parts. There are some parts where it does get a little funky, and pretty cool song. And that's all. I'm keeping this video short. So if you like guitar-based music, you will like this album. Pretty cool album to listen to in the background, during the season. It's also pretty cool, if you have guests over your house and you want to, put on some smooth music that's not really too heavy metal, but at the same time, not really that same like pop and standard songs that, are always played, something that's like a little rocking. And it's good for that. If you're a guitar player, I think it's pretty cool. If you try to want to learn so many songs, I thought that would be pretty cool as well. Otherwise, overall, I think it's a good Christmas album. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Something I'll probably put on again at some point between now and Christmas, and thought it was decent. So that's all. Next up, I will be doing some more Christmas album reviews. There's going to be 2 from Rob Halford, 1 from Cheap Trick, 1 from Jethro Tull, and 1 from Leonard Skinner. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I'll see you in the next one.